Hello you guys, welcome and welcome back to another video. You're watching Craft a Lot TV with Keisha. If you're new here, I would like to welcome you to the channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So in today's video, I am going to be doing a video on this Dollar Tree resin kit. Okay, so I did a video on this before, but I just felt like I wanted to do another video again. So here I have these craft sticks that I'm going to use to stir my resin once I mix it. I did get these from the Dollar Tree for $1.25. Not sure how many comes in a pack, but 100. So 100 comes in the pack. So I got this from the Dollar Tree. So we have our craft sticks. I do have some medication cups that I just had in my stash. So I got these because I'm going to be using some glitter. So I'm going to do these little circle discs here. So I have this glitter. I'm going to do 4 different ones. And what I am going to be using these little circle discs for, I'm going to use these 4 glitters here. Okay, you guys. What I'm going to be using these little circle discs for is these here badge rails. So they'll eventually come out like this once they're done. Now these I did with UV resin, not this here resin. So we'll be using these to customize some badge rail clips. Okay, you guys. So without further ado, let's get into this video, you guys. Okay, so here is my resin. There's a part A and a part B. Okay, there's a resin and then there's a hardness. So you want to mix equal parts of each resin. Okay, so a lot of times, I'm not sure if I did this in the last video, so a lot of times I like to weigh it. As you can see, this is a Weight Watcher scale. I don't use it in my kitchen. I actually got this from the Goodwill. I just use it in my craft room. 2 different cups, and then you're going to pour it into 1 cup. Okay, so here I'm just going to mix all of mine in 1 big old cup. I have zeroed out my scale. So here you see me mixing part A, and I added 0.06, and I'm going to do the same with the part B. So once I get to 0.06, I'm going to stop. And that should be enough for me to fill these 4 little the 4 little circles in my resin container. So here I'm just mixing. You want to make sure you mix it really, really well. Here you see me spreading my cups out. I've mixed it for about 5 minutes before I started separating it into those little smaller cups. Now I'm going to put it into those little smaller cups because I have 4 sections in my resin container or my resin mold. So I'm going to separate into these containers so I can pour different color glitters in each. Okay, so here you see me stirring it up really, really good. And like I stated, I stirred this about 5 minutes, making sure it was mixed really well. It wasn't cloudy. There's a few bubbles in there, but not many. So I'm mixing, and then here you see me just separating my resin into these 4 cups. No certain amount. I'm just trying to just get enough in there. Okay, so here you're going to see me pour in my different glitters inside of each of these cups. I'm going to pour my glitters in there, then I'm going to mix it up really, really good. And then we're going to pour this inside of our resin mold. These glitters that I'm using, I purchased from Hobby Lobby. And I usually get them when they're on sale. I believe they have like a 40% off sale every other week. So I'm just mixing these up really, really good so my glitter's evenly distributed throughout my resin. You want to make sure you mix these really, really good before you pour them inside of your mold. All right, so I'm just going to put this here, and I'm just going to pour each one in one of the circles. Like so. And hopefully y'all are in view so y'all can see. And like I stated, I'll be using these little circle discs to go on some badge reels. Okay. So this is just a review of the Dollar Tree resin. If you're looking for something and you're in a pinch, like for some resin, or your funds are low and you're trying to do like something with resin, this is a good alternative. It doesn't have an odor at all. However, I do suggest using a mask when you're using this, when you're using any resin. But it doesn't have an odor. A lot of people, they don't like to use resin because it has odors, but I don't smell anything when I'm using this. All right. Got that right at the tip. Let me just put a little bit more of this one inside of here. A little drop of this one inside of here. Then we'll set it to the side to cure. Then we'll come back and I'll show you all the finished product. Well, not necessarily the finished product, but I'll just show you all once it cure. Okay. So there we have it. We're going to let that cure for, I say 8 to 12. 8 to 12 hours. Last time I used it, it only took like 6 hours and I was able to demold. So we're going to let this cure and then we'll be back. Okay, you guys, we are back. So it's been 12 hours since I poured this resin into the mold. So we are going to demold these. As you can see, I kind of over poured, but that's fine. So again, this is the resin from Dollar Tree. That's $5. Okay. You get 6 total fluid ounces. Each container is 3 ounces, but you know, you have to mix both in order to use the product. So you have 6 total ounces of resin. Okay. So we're going to demold these. So here's one. This came out really, really nice. And like I said, it's been 12 hours since we poured this. So we're just demolding. I was gonna demold at 8 hours, but I fell asleep. So here's one. And like I said, I'm gonna use these little discs for badge reels. So there's 2. Again, you can see where I over poured, so it kind of went over the edges, but all I have to do is just file that down. But the point of this video is just to test the resin. So there we have it. Came out really, really nice. I really like the resin. Now you don't get much, so if you have a large project that you have to do, I wouldn't recommend buying this. I recommend going to like Michael's or Hobby Lobby or Joann's to get you a big larger container of resin. But if you just need something for a small project, or if you just want to try resin art out, this is a good item to purchase. If you just, you know, if it's your first time and you just want to try it out. So here's our little disc. They came out really, really nice. And I actually took the excess that I had. I always like to use any resin that I have left over. So I took the excess that I had and I just poured it into this resin mold, just so it wouldn't go to waste. So these are like little bottles. And again, this one kind of flimsy because it's not a lot of, I didn't have a lot of this particular one left. I just poured what I had inside of here. So that is the Dollar Tree resin. Y'all comment down below and let me know if you've tried this Dollar Tree resin. If you have, let me know if you liked it. I like it. Like I said, it's good if you just starting out and you want to try your hand at resin. But if you are a resin artist and you do a lot of resin projects, I wouldn't recommend this because this is all you get for $5. So it's not going to go very far. So as for the resin, I like the Dollar Tree resin. If you're just starting out, by all means try it. It doesn't have an odor. You want to make sure you wear a mask and gloves when you working with this. I don't always put gloves on. I do wear a mask sometimes, not always, but I didn't smell any odor from this, but that don't mean that the fumes are not in the air. So you want to make sure you wear a mask. But that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys like this video. Again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified anytime I upload a video. Make sure you like this video. Leave me some comments down below, you guys. Until next time, bye.